Thanks for reminding that. Okay, if you want to take a screenshot, there are two things here. One is by using the T box take screenshot and mentioning the place where you want to store and the file name. It will take a screenshot for a one single step. But what if you want screenshot of all the steps? Same as the test results document, manual testers will prepare, right? So how do we do that? For that, you need to go to project settings, and here in the engine DocuSnapper folder, okay, here you need to mention the path. Where do you want to store the screenshots and all? Okay, and here you need to enable it. That's all. Just to say enable it as yes and mention the path. Where do you want to store the screenshots and all? For suppose batch 15, I'll say okay and simply close this. And now whenever you execute your test cases, for suppose I want to execute one of the test case. So let's take this one only, and 1 second, every time we are getting this wait time. Array Okay. So now let us run this and see how does it work. You can either execute in Scratchbook or else in execution list also. So it will create a Word document for us, and the execution time that it needs is also a bit more because it needs to take all the screenshots and all. Let us see.
Ramya, is there any impact of screen timeout?
I did not understand.
Like earlier when we are using QTP, when the automation is to go on, so there was always a chances that that window will go in the state mode of what I say, I'm not getting the word.
Okay, because of this slowness, you are saying the window might get long.
No, not slowness. There is a I'm not getting that word actually. And you used to we used to get right when the data execution, as the test case takes a lot of time. So like over the night we just given some test cases to be executed, and in between the windows might go in the state of what we call that state. I just not getting the word. So, like suppose the operating system goes to some other state, like let's say,
Did not understand actually, Vikram.
okay, I will. One more question, Ramya. Like I was doing some Excel automation work. So, in when I used to create a open Excel sheet, I'm getting errors and all. I want to show why I'm getting that errors. I'm not getting.
I'll look into that.
Okay.
See, it took 2 minutes 40 seconds. Now let us go to this folder and see. See here, you got a Word document. Scratchbook 202, some 1060, so which is like 0709, so might be 2021 0607 9 o'clock 12 minutes. Okay, this is how it is. You can just open this and see. See here, first you said click on register, right? So this is the page that is open. And next, you asked it to enter the details. So after entering the details, it gave you those details as well here. Okay. And the next step is to validate the registration message. Verify if property visible of the your registration completed is true. And the last step is click on logout button and wait until the login is visible. So it has waited and login has become visible. So then close the browser and there is nothing required. Okay. So this is how it works. Some companies like HSBC project and all use this. Okay. And they actually consider this one as the test results document, and usually they will be using this while giving the sign off to the user stories and all. Okay. Is this clear?
Yes.
Okay. Any other questions?
Ramya, usually for this Tosca automation, nowadays the process what we follow is Agile Sprint. So for the automation, we have uh, we follow Sprint or some other testing, some other method, process method.
So here we have two things. One is regression automation, and another one is the normal sprint wise user stories automation. If it is sprint wise, yeah, you follow the folder structure in the sprint wise and all only usually. For the regression automation, we usually create them depending upon the functionality. That is what we are following in our application. Again, it comes to company how do they follow on the.
Okay, means if some new automation requirement comes, then we will start a new sprint. In that sprint, actually, we'll not directly start coding and all, but suppose for the first time, we do the analysis, which part, uh, what to automate, how to automate, and a lot of the
Yeah,
planning and all,
what is the
right?
complexity and all we will see, and we will give them a detailed thing on the same, like this is how complex they are, and these are the things that I am considering for automation and all. And once everything is going fine, then Usually people target for the in-sprint automation. So you will complete manual testing as well as the automation as well within the same sprint.
Okay, so we will have a sprint, entire dedicated sprint for this particular task, right?
See, usually you will have a team like 3 to 4 members. In our team, there are 3 members who participate in the sprint activities and all. So what we usually do is once the user story comes, we are the ones who will be responsible for manual testing. We are the ones who will be responsible for the automation testing. Okay.
Okay.
So first I will ask them to complete the test case creation and send them for the review and all. And meanwhile, they will get an idea like how is the screen going to be and all. And once the story is ready for execution, they will first complete the manual testing. And once it is bug free, then they will kickstart the automation process. And usually when providing estimates also, we will see the complexity of the user story. If something is too hard, like which you cannot do, like which way is too complex and all, then you can automate a max to max 2 test cases per day if something is too hard. If something is like a medium level, you can automate almost some 4 test cases per day basis. Similarly, if something is very easy and so simple, 6 to 8 test cases is what you can automate. So usually these are the range that we have for the test cases and the user story when providing the estimates, right? These things will run in our mind. So it depends on you, on your application, like how fast you can automate and how complex the test case is and all.
So Ramya, one more question, like in general scenario, suppose we start a sprint and we have taken up some automation steps to complete, and suppose we don't complete within the sprint, then what what is the
Even with that impact, your scrum master is the correct one to decide. For
okay,
us, usually, when we kickstart the process and we are not able to complete the automation, we used to give sign off to the user stories, but we used to give a conditional sign off where we will be mentioning that the automation is still in pending and automation has not yet completed because of so and so things, and immediately in the upcoming sprint the first task is to complete them. But we cannot stop the sign off because only automation is pending, right?
another question, Ramya, like what is the Tosca automation process? How you start the journey of automation with Tosca? If certain system question is asked, like,
We will start with modules.
we'll, means we will start describing like we'll first go and uh,
The first step is we will go through the test cases, just review them, and first we do them manually if we have some time and all. Okay, and once you feel comfortable, then you will start scanning the modules, creating of reusable test blocks and all, and it goes on. You know that.
yeah, right, right.
Okay.
Okay. Ramya, can I show the that Excel?
1 second. Remaining people, any questions?
Ramya Venkatesh here.
Yeah, Venkatesh.
Small help. Tosca command is not opening in my system. Can you check it once, please?
Yeah, I will see that. Yeah, any other questions?
Yes, Ramya. If I can an object and I use the index, if the index value is changed after a few days, again, do I need to scan that one, right? Index value.
Yes.
Okay. And I have one more doubt. Do you have any option to set the running? Here now we are just running the script, and we have any option to start the running from this time like that? Any time with option mentioned? Like we have in Selenium we have Jenkins, right? I think so. To start the execution from after 1 hour like that.
Yeah, we will discuss it during the distributed execution.
Oh,
Hi Ramya, I have one doubt.
Yeah, please tell me.
The developers will release this developed these files, right, to us to test using Tosca. In what format the development team files will be?
Usually, you will have something in the user stories where you will see the requirements and the acceptance criteria. Any word is same. Okay. And developers will not release any files and all.
Okay.
Developers will just update the things from their side, and you will see those changes in the web application URL, whatever you are using.
Okay.
Okay. And by going through the requirements acceptance criteria points that you have, and by looking at the things that happened on the UI, you should create your test cases.
Okay. Okay, Ramya.
Yeah.
Ramya, do we have any Jenkins integration with Tosca?
Yes, we have it. I'll give you those links as well at the end of the sessions.
Okay.
Jenkins. This is with Jira integration. You can just go and type in the Google and you can get it. Tosca Jenkins. See, you have some videos also. CI setup using Jenkins. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you
Ram-
all.
Ramya,
And yes.